So over the past years, I've closed 6 figures alone over Instagram cold DMs. And in this video, I'm going to show you my whole breakdown and a step by step how you can reach the same and what you need to do to get weekly sales calls for your agency, for your video business, for any kind of offer, whatever you're offering. So let's get straight into it. So starting out, the two most important things at the beginning is the offer and is the audience. So at the beginning, when I was starting out with cold DMs, sending cold DMs, I was focusing only on one target audience without even me knowing that this was a good decision. I was only working for coaches. So I was only doing short form content for coaches. I was doing long form content for coaches, meaning I did their YouTube videos and I edited those. And I did their video sales letters, meaning the video, which is when you have a funnel, the video sales letter, which is converting into a sales call, into a call. And I additionally also did their paid ads. And therefore I had one specific audience and I had one specific offer where I did these video services. And this made me a good amount of money because I could decide only for this one specific audience and one specific offer because I engineered one copy. Because then when I decided to only work with these specific people, I got these specific results in this specific niche. And therefore I could include this also into my copy and get more calendar appointments because I was only targeting one audience, and therefore the audience felt understood. And the next step is then scraping these leads. So there are various tools such as Growman, which is an extension in Chrome, where you can scrape these leads. And when you're scraping these leads, the only thing is you need to send messages out then. If you want to do it automatically, we teach actually an automatic tool which sends automatically messages on a daily basis, and it's even scraping the leads automatically. So you don't need to do anything, you just need to reply towards the answers, which is then setting the call. Setting a call is also involved, or the copy is also involved into setting, because when you get a no answer, I set calls also from people saying no to me. Therefore, you need to do trial and error and understand what's the best copy. I have actually a free breakdown, a case study, how this whole thing works, how you can scale towards $5,000 to $10,000 per month. So there's the first link in the description. If you don't click it, that's fine for me. So we scrape the leads, then we're sending either automatically or manually 50 to 100 messages. Then we get answers and we set these calls. And then you should understand the 2-step closing calls. Or it's like a setting call and then it's a closing call. Before we go to calls, setting these calls, you need to have a CRM system where all of the data goes inside, so you don't lose your potential clients in your Instagram. So we have actually a lead score. So meaning everybody who is answering, we have one list of everybody. So we can just follow up all the time with these people which have a lead score. So every time they answer or they send a message, they get 2 points more. So I can identify one client very, very easily based on which lead score he has. And then we have different lists where we can follow up with our clients on Instagram, and therefore nobody gets lost. Everybody is tracked and we send follow-up messages, and we try to set as much as people from this stage here towards the call, because I would say 60% is happening here. When you send the message, you're not immediately setting the person towards the call. You need to follow up, and therefore we have these systems that you don't lose any lead. And then we come to the call, which is the setting call and the closing call. And yeah, it's basically understanding how to set a person, how to identify if you actually can help this person, and then bring them into a closing call with all the people who make these decisions, and then you close thousands of retainers. And then we come to the last step, which is obviously the sale. You made the sale, you fulfilled the client, and you're happy, you're making money. The client is happy because you're fulfilling the service you promised him at the beginning. This was the whole breakdown. Again, if you want to have a case study how to go from 1 to 3 $5K towards $5,000 to $10,000 per month with a video business. I just explained, then just click the first link in the description. When not, that's fine for me. So when you found this video valuable, then we might see each other in another video. Bye bye.